Well, I'm Meghan O, and welcome to the Daily Mix. With summer coming to a wrap, this is the time to get all of your last-minute outside festivities out the way. And coming up, I have plenty of suggestions. For example, the Fountain on Locust is celebrating its 10th birthday. Can you believe it? 10 years? And over the past decade, they heard a lot of ice cream stories. And now, they want to hear your ice cream story. Come on, because when I tell you, I know everyone has one. And if your story is chosen, they will feature it on their website and on their menu for everyone to enjoy. And here's the cool part. As a special treat, you'll receive a free ice cream martini or sundae, and you'll be entered into a drawing to win an ice cream martini party for 10. Can we say yum? You can share your ice cream story at fountainonlocust.com. And you know what? Also, this is the last week to visit the Muni in 2018. Meet Me in St. Louis is on stage now, and it will close out the Muni's 100th season this Sunday. The heartwarming classic opened this past Saturday, and we want to congratulate viewer Perry Smothers because he won 2 tickets to see the opening night performance. Meet Me in St. Louis will be on stage through August 12th, and for more information, as always, you can go to muni.org. You know, I have a lot of great stuff to tell you about, including an event that features local celebrities, amazing food, and lots of family fun. And the best part, it's all for a great cause. Bill Siedhoff will be joining me later with all of the details. All right, let's get to today's Daily Mix. So the best golfers are in the town this week right now for this week to compete in the 100th PGA Championship at Belle Reve Country Club. The historic championship kicks off with 3 days of festivities, starting with an opening ceremony that includes Cardinal great Ozzie Smith, the Budweiser Clydesdales, and more. Tuesday is Junior Day, and the PGA of America is challenging St. Louis to break the all-time attendance record for the most juniors on a single day. The celebration to remember continues on Wednesday as previous PGA champions and local celebrities come together to honor the host city champion, Ozzie Smith. Then the competition starts on Thursday and will continue through Sunday when the final round will be played. You can find out everything you need to know about the 100th PGA Championship at pgachampionship.com. And if all of this talk about golf has you ready to tee off, here's something that you might like. After much anticipation, Topgolf is finally open. The 3-story, 65,000 square foot entertainment complex has over 100 climate-controlled hitting bays with microchip balls that instantly score themselves and display the player's accuracy and distance on a TV screen in the bay. And while it's a definite draw for golf enthusiasts, there's plenty to do for the non-golfers too, like an indoor lounge with pool tables, a full-service restaurant and bars, even over 200 TVs, a rooftop terrace with a fire pit, music, and more. They even have 3,000 square feet of private event space. You know, Topgolf is located in Chesterfield, where the Hardee's Iceplex once was, and you can see all they have to offer online at topgolf.com. You know, good news for Ameren and Missouri customers. Electric rates will now be 6% lower. That means the average customer will pay $6 less each month. The rate comes thanks to a federal tax reduction that was approved earlier this year. The lower electric rates will remain in place until April 2020, and Ameren Missouri provides electricity to more than 1.2 million customers. And you can find rate information, energy saving tips, and more by visiting ameren.com/Missouri. Also, a new MetroLink station opens in the Cortex. This is the Metro's 38th station, and it's the first to be built in more than 10 years. It's located between the Central West End and Grand stations. The Cortex location offers a new transportation option for the thousands of employees and visitors in the Central Corridor. This is the first MetroLink station to be built using both public and private funding. It is also the first quarter-mile section of the new Siedhoff Greenway. And the next step in the project will be the expansion of the Central West End Station. You know, you can follow the progress by following Metro on social media at metrostlouis.org. And that's not the only new development in the Cortex. Lion's Choice will soon have a new location in St. Louis's Innovation and Technology District. The new restaurant will be located on the ground floor of the BJC Commons on Clayton. It is set to open in late August and will be the first Missouri location to serve breakfast. The restaurant actually began testing the early morning offerings at its O'Fallon, Illinois restaurant in July. The breakfast menu includes hot breakfast sandwiches, even baked goods, fresh fruit, and lovely Caldi's coffee. You can stay up to date with the latest offerings by following Lion's Choice on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or just simply visit them at lionschoice.com. And with stories like those two, it shouldn't come to a surprise that the city of St. Louis issued a record number of construction permits this past fiscal year. From last July through this June, the city issued more than 5,000 permits for projects totaling over $1.14 billion with a B. That's over $528 million more than the previous fiscal year. The permit issued including new construction, rehabs, and alterations or additions. This includes some pretty major projects such as the new St. Louis University Hospital campus, St. Louis Community College's new Center for Nursing and Health Sciences, and of course, Ballpark Village Phase 2. Smaller scale projects have also been a significant source of development over the past 12 months. No matter the size, these projects all signal an increased appetite for investment, and that's always exciting news, don't you agree? Monthly building permits can be viewed on the City of St. Louis website at stlouis-mo.gov. And you know, if you're a Schnook shopper, you'll want to download their new reward before your next visit. With the new Schnook's Rewards program, customers can earn points every time they shop. Customers receive 10 reward points for every $1 spent on qualifying purchases. Once they reach 1,000 points, they will receive $2 off a future purchase. And reward dollars can be redeemed as they're earned, or they can be accumulated up to $500. That's a lot, don't you agree? So you can learn more about the rewards program and download the app at schnooks.com. Also, the Magic House will be transporting visitors to Africa this weekend. Storyteller Catherine Negwa will be entertaining families with lively performances of folk tales from her native country, Kenya. And after the performances, visitors can learn even more about African culture at the museum's new exhibit, Kenya's Kids. This is the first exhibit in the new World Traveler Gallery, and young visitors will be able to discover what life is like for children in Kenya and see how it compares to their own lives. Kenya's Kids will be at the museum until January, and African storytelling performances will take place this Saturday and Sunday, which is August 11th and 12th, at 12 p.m. and of course 2 p.m. each day. For more information, just simply go to magichouse.org. You know, the American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage this summer. As a result, they're making an urgent call for donations of all blood types. And a great time to donate is next Wednesday at St. Louis City Hall. The Office of St. Louis Comptroller Green hosts the semi-annual blood drive to raise awareness of sickle cell disease. You know, there is a constant need for African American blood donors for sickle cell therapies to help manage the disease. And all donors are welcome to the Comptroller's blood drive. We would love it. It would take place in City Hall, room 208, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Wednesday, August 15th. Walk-ins are welcome, or appointments can be made by simply calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or by visiting redcrossblood.org. You know, the J Summer Used Book Sale returns this Sunday. The annual event is a favorite among book lovers like myself, collectors and avid readers alike. Thousands of titles will be available covering all genres, from novels and biographies to cookbooks and gardening. There will also be a large selection of books for your children and youth, as well as educational materials for homeschoolers. The sale will also have multiple titles for book clubs, audiobooks, and DVDs. The sale will be held at the Jewish Community Center Arts and Education Building in Creve Coeur. And it runs from Sunday, August 12th through Thursday, August 16th. And you can find all the details online, right, at jccstl.com. You know, and speaking of books, New York Times bestselling author Lisa Scottolini will be bringing her latest book, Feared, to St. Louis next Tuesday. The award-winning author has written 31 novels, and Feared is the 6th entry in her acclaimed legal thriller series. And readers can look forward to Scottolini's trademark twists and turns as three men sue the Rosato and Dunzinio law firm for reverse sexual discrimination, claiming they were not hired because they were men. Scottolini will be doing a presentation on Feared, followed by an audience Q&A and book signing at the Chesterfield Family YMCA's Community Theater. A portion of the proceeds will benefit the St. Louis Bar Foundation, promoting the study of law and equal access to justice for all. The event is set for Tuesday, August 14th at 7 p.m. And to get more info, you can go to meetmestlouis.org. Also, Craig Black's Community Cuts for Kids returns this weekend, and now it's the 18th year. Community Cuts for Kids give kids all the tools that they need to enter the new school year, feeling confident and ready to learn. Not only will they get a fresh new haircut and style, but they'll also get health screenings and school supplies, leaving them set for the first day of school. And Community Cuts for Kids will take place this Saturday, August 11th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Mary E. Brown Community Center in East St. Louis. And again on Sunday from 2 to 6 p.m. at the O'Fallon Park Recreation Complex on West Florissant. You know, if you'd like to pre-register for the event or volunteer your services, you can find all you need to know at thecraigshieldsfoundation.org. And giving our kids the support they need for a brighter future, it's so important, and that's exactly what the St. Louis Crisis Nursery does. Joining me now is Bill Siedhoff. Hello.
Hello, thank you.
You are so
welcome
welcome.
to be here.
Y'all, we appreciate having you here. It's nice to meet you face to face. I've been hearing about St. Louis Crisis Nursery's Celebrity Waitress Night. Can you tell me a little bit about the St. Louis Crisis Nursery's mission, though?
Well, it really is, one of the premier child abuse prevention agencies in our community, to say the least. I mean, they're situated throughout the metropolitan area. They have 5 nurseries, along with 9 outreach centers, and last year served about 6,500 children who are at risk of child abuse or neglect. They just do an amazing job over the years. We just celebrated our 32nd birthday. Been in existence 32 years.
Nice.
And over that period of time served, we estimate 114,000 children. So it's a major force in terms of preventing child abuse and neglect in our community.
Exactly. So exactly how do you help the kids? Like, what kind of things do you do with the children?
Well, I think the most important thing is that it provides respite care. It's a nursery. We have 5 nurseries throughout the metropolitan area, including in Wentzville and city of St. Louis.
Oh, nice.
And every night kids are cared for 24/7, meeting all their needs for that short period of time when families are in crisis. While there, they get a physical exam, they get obviously the meals and all the other things that go with it. But the parents also get help in terms of getting, whatever stresses they're under,
Absolutely.
some relief in terms of addressing those particular needs.
Yeah. Absolutely, and the parents need that too, because obviously
Definitely.
that's why the children are there, because
Right.
the parents, that's their way of letting everybody know, I need help too.
Right.
So how exactly can people help the St. Louis Crisis Nursery?
Well, in a lot of ways. I mean, the
Okay.
most important thing that we're having, just this coming week of sorts, is on the 23rd of August, we're having Celebrity Waiters Night. And it's been something started in 1989. I think I went back to that far, I guess.
It's all right.
Yeah, and this year we have 120 celebrities.
Oh, nice.
You're going to see, people, well, I don't know if Fred Bird is a people person, but we're going to have, Fred Bird, and, there's celebrities such as Senator McCaskill is going to be there. Jim Hanifin, the former coach with the Cardinals, the football Cardinals, Jim Otis. some names that people will recognize and they can
Absolutely.
mingle with and meet, at this particular event. So it's going to be fun. I've done it for a number of years. You're going to do it this
I'm
year, and I'm so
excited.
happy to
Yes.
have her too.
Oh, I'm so excited to join.
Because it really is a lot of fun. And we have, because there's 3 restaurants participating, Bravo and Jay Gilbert's and
Okay.
McCormick and Schmick's. It's all at West County Shopping Center, and they
Okay.
have that restaurant village out there. And we're going to have Ralph Butler's band playing out there. I mean, it's just a big party. And the only thing that we ask as waiters, and you will be doing the same thing, is to ask for tips.
Okay.
And we hope
Okay.
to raise, this year, we raised over $100,000 last year. Well, we hope to do better than that, maybe $120,000
I'm
this year.
confident.
Oh, I think so.
I think we can do
Yeah,
this.
yeah, with the people that we have who are dedicating their time and energy, and it's a sellout, I can tell you. What you need to do is make your reservation at one of those restaurants right away.
So it's
'cause
required.
coming up.
Do you require reservations?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's a sellout. I mean, every restaurant will be sold out by the time this event occurs
Okay.
on the 23rd. So you really need to do this right now.
ASAP.
Because I know I have like 22 people at my table. Okay, so
I need to
that's
catch
gonna
up.
that's gonna take take a lot of space to begin
Seriously.
with, right? Yeah.
So the other question that I have is, how can people find out more information about this awesome event that the St. Louis Crisis Nursery is putting together?
Well, I think the easiest way is just to go to the website.
Okay.
It's Crisis Nursery Kids, www.crisisnurserykids.
Okay.
And go to that website. Or you can call the St. Louis Crisis Nursery.
Okay.
But the important thing, though, is to make your reservations at these 3 restaurants, because if you don't, they're going to be sold out and you won't be able to participate.
won't
So
be-
you miss out on a lot of fun.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. I've been
Yeah.
looking at the pictures. The pictures are rolling through right now. It looks like a great time to finally be able to hang out with celebrities, people
Yeah.
that you hear on the radio, see on TV,
Right.
to eat with them, and then it's all for a great cause. Some of the celebrities that I noticed, like, who are some of the character celebrities, though, that are coming by?
Well, I mean, besides Fred Bird,
Of course.
Wonder Woman, and of course, Elvis has got to be there, right? I mean, you
okay.
can't have an event without Elvis. So that's the kind of thing that they're going to do. I mean, and in addition to that, there's activities going on, free samples of food and drinks,
Okay.
that type of thing. They have a duck pond, and they have a putting green, apparently, for putting for pearls from Vincent Jewelers here in St. Louis. And Vincent Jewelers also has some amazing jewelry pieces that I just saw a couple of days ago that are, I mean, I
That are nice.
probably wouldn't wear them, but
I think I would have on my pearls today.
but I know a number of women that would.
Absolutely. You
They
can
would
never
love it.
go
They're
wrong with
beautiful
pearls.
things that they
Yeah.
have specifically for this particular event. They've been so generous. Vincent Jewelers here in St. Louis has supported Crisis Nursery for many, many years and continues to do that, and they're just really a great help to us.
You all have
Yeah.
grown over the years, and just to see the great work that you all have put out into the community, I know makes you all feel really, really good.
It does.
Yeah.
I've been affiliated. I chair the advisory board, or president of the advisory board, and I do that because I really consider it the premier child abuse prevention agency in the metropolitan area. They've been around for 32 years now. They have helped thousands. We estimate, I think I mentioned before, 114,000 kids have been helped along with their families over that period of time. And if they hadn't had that kind of help, who knows what would have happened to them?
Exactly. That
When you
speaks
think about
volumes.
prevention, I mean, child abuse can, in some cases lead to very unfortunate circumstances, and to avoid the foster care system, not having to go into foster care. I mean, this is, temporary care. It's
Yeah.
all voluntary. These kids aren't forced to go there.
Okay.
But I tell you, once they go there, having dealt with a lot of these programs with homelessness, the kids don't want to leave.
They don't
Once
wanna
they get
leave.
there, they love the place because they are treated so well. They're provided so much help and support. And, as a result, they really get the help that they need. And the
have
families
no
do
clue
too.
that their parents feel what they do inside. That's why they're there. So
Exactly.
that is
Right.
amazing that that's
Right.
like that. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, Bill.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you so much for coming. Let's tell
Glad to
them
be
one more time. Let's give out the event information and how they can contact you for a
Okay, it's
reservation.
Thursday, August 23rd.
Okay.
And it's at West County Shopping Center.
Okay.
At 3 restaurants, Bravo, Jay Gilbert's, and McCormick and Schmick's. And you got to make a reservation.
Please make a
Hurry up.
reservation.
Please do it in a
Hurry.
hurry. They're going to be sold out. It always is every year. And it's just a lot of fun with celebrities, 120 celebrities. You're gonna meet a lot of interesting, fun people, who really are there to support an organization that is one that is really important to this community and to the kids that they serve.
You know what, Bill, you rock. I want to say thank you so much for coming on the Daily Mix with us. Oh my goodness. So yes, I look forward to seeing you at the event, okay? I want you to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, and drop us a line at thedailymix@stotv.net. We really want to hear from you. That's it for the Daily Mix, but keep it right here on STOTV and Experience St. Louis.